your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers, don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers, don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark.
Hello guys, I am so excited to share another deep water aqua aerobic with you. For this one, you're gonna need any of the following: Aqua Belt, water dumbbells, pool noodle, resistant ankle weights, and web gloves. You can use all of it or just some of it. I'll guide you through all of the steps. Recommended water level, well, deeper than shoulders for sure. Let's warm up with number 1, Aqua Jogging. We're gonna run backwards and forward, and then we're gonna jog on place for a little bit. I have water above my shoulders today, so I am able to touch the bottom of the pool. But if you guys decide, you can go to a very, very deep water level. Just make sure you use your Aqua Belt or ankle weights, resistant ankle weights. As you run forward, you want to kind of pretend that you do exactly the same run that you would do on land. So avoid leaning forward too much. Try keep your body in a vertical position, core engaged, and of course, use your arms a lot. Number 2 is high knee jogging. And well, jogging is a lot of fun. I am still touching the bottom of the pool. If you guys don't, that's okay. Just focus on pulling those knees up towards your belly. To make it more fun and challenging at the same time, let's spin around nice and easy. Keep your arms moving and keep your shoulders above your hips. Did I already mention belly in? I guess I did. During a warm-up, I want you guys to be comfortable with the tempo. We are just getting started. Breath in and out. Guys, most of the exercise will make your workout more challenging, but something like Aqua Belt will actually make it easier and will help you float. For those of you who cannot swim, no worries, you can still do this workout effectively. Cross-country skiing with aqua dumbbells on a deep water. Well, this is intermediate to advanced level. We guys gonna take a little bit longer here because I want to show you how you can do cross-country skiing using different equipment. Here on a small screen you can see cross-country skiing in a regular water level, and as you do deep water aqua, I need you focus more on tucking your knees up and down. So your feet won't be sliding forward and back like you see on a small screen. You'll be curling your knees up and then pushing your feet a little down. Notice I'm always pushing the opposite arm forward. Dumbbells are also in a vertical position underneath the surface at all times. You do want to be challenged with tempo, but you also want to make sure you have full range of motion and that your form looks amazing. Once you master this basic version, you can try to move around a little bit or turn around to your right and to your left. But remember, you want to consider adding any transitions only once the basic exercise starts to feel easy. Notice my body is still in a vertical position. I'm not laying down on my tummy or on my back. It's a challenge to breathe through this exercise, yet you want to remember you need the oxygen. This one is a little easier version of the same exercise because you are wearing Aqua Belt now. This one is great for newbies, so beginners to advanced can enjoy this particular exercise. Again, this is what you do with legs, and obviously once you kick your right leg forward, you are extending opposite arm. Dumbbells still in a vertical position. This one is way easier comparing to the same exercise without the belt. If you decide to wear the belt, make sure you have your belt pretty tight surrounding your waist. Well, I did a little bit of mistake here and I did not adjust my belt. You can see how it floated up. And I'll just tell you, it was annoying. So I decided to take one off and do another one with just dumbbells. This one a little bit faster. When you guys work out with me with this video, you can decide which equipment you want to use for what particular exercise, and you can use different ones every time. If you work out in a bigger group, well, you can suggest somebody else who struggles with just dumbbells. Hey, get your Aqua Belt ready and use it. You will enjoy it so much better. Remember, if you want to purchase any of the equipment that you see in this video, just follow the link in the description. Everything that you see in my affiliate store was handpicked by me. The color may be different, but everything that's there is what I personally use and recommend. If you guys need just a quick recap of all the moves without following me with every single move, just click the video linked at the end of this one. It's gonna be way shorter, and it's also gonna have in a title Deep Water Exercise, Best Exercise. You'll find it easily. Here I want to take a little bit more time to do all of it together with you and just explain you more how to do it, how not to do it, and which equipment you want to use to make it more challenging or easier. Alright, you guys, water turns purple. That's how you know these are the last few seconds, and we're gonna switch exercise. I'm gonna show you very advanced option of cross-country skiing. Yes, I am on a shallower segment of the pool, but you can do this exercise on a deep water, and you will be using just resistance ankle weights. This one I call horizontal and vertical cross-country skiing, and you guys can use only one piece of equipment. With dumbbells, it's impossible because your legs would be floating up way too much. So you either can do it floating like this or cannot. That is why I mark this exercise as advanced. For me, the best water level is somewhere above the shoulders, which still I called deep water. Guys, number 5, floating scissors, easy option. I am using Aqua Belt and also Aqua weights. So belt is doing me a favor. It's very, very easy to float like this. And plus, you can just hold your dumbbells with your arms wide open and follow the scissor movement with your legs, or you can add push-up exercise. Well, take this to the next level without Aqua Belt and deal with the water resistance on your own. See how that's going. If you struggle, well, all you have to do is to grab the belt again. Control your breath. Consider changing your arm movement, maybe open them out and in and then add push up. You guys gonna get a lot of great ideas from this video, I promise. Just watch the whole thing. All right, you guys, let's take step forward, level intermediate to advanced. Let's put Aqua Belt away. Only when you're ready, try do the same exercise with just aqua weights and see how that goes. In a moment, I will show you how everything looks from the underwater camera. I do have to position it on the other side of the pool, so you will see me touching the bottom of the pool sometimes, but the leg moves are pretty clear. I know you can see them here quite well, but just another shot from underwater will be also helpful. I'm going with a push-up movement. That's how I want to work my arms. Notice I'm pressing dumbbells down and up. But you can also go with this arm moves, out and in, okay? And you can also blend them together, create a fun mix, right? You're gonna open them out, drag them down, and on and on. So you guys already have 3 options, and one more time, let me be very clear. One option is really not better than another one. So if you just started to do water exercise, don't try to jump to the deep water and maybe follow your other friends in the pool. Take your time and really make sure you master each exercise at each level. This is how you're gonna grow. This is how you're gonna really develop strong, beautiful muscles, and you will know that you do everything correct way. Sometimes if you push yourself to those more advanced options right away, there's really no turning back. Our body just remembers how to do those in a bad way, and it's really hard to get rid of those habits. So be patient, okay? You have 5 minutes to really try those options and see where are you today, okay? Tomorrow, next week, you can be in a completely different place and different level. I'm back to the deeper side of the pool. By the way, for those of you who would like to maybe, you know, try even more challenge and put resistance ankle weights along with dumbbells, don't do it, guys. This exercise will not be great. Even if you're extremely strong and you will be somehow able to master those two at the same time, you're probably gonna put too much stress to your lumbar spine. I've seen it happening. I've tried it on myself as well, and every time I regret it. Quite often you feel good in the water no matter what, but then once you complete your workout, you're gonna feel a little tightness in your lumbar back, and that's not what we want. All right, you see that purple color, and you know what it means. We guys are almost done. Maybe take a quick water break and watch me real quick. I'll be gladly showing you the next exercise. All right, and here we have floating scissors again, this time with noodle. This is another version for beginners. I probably wouldn't suggest this to someone who doesn't swim at all. I still would like to put a belt on such a person, but if you are still developing your strength and coordination, laying down a noodle like this, where the noodle is underneath your armpits, is a great way to start. And it's actually fun because you can move your arms along. It's very conversation friendly too. You can turn around, you can move around. You have options. Take it to the deeper side of the pool or work out on your shoulder water level. Here's another version, quite more challenging. You won't be working your arms that much at first, but then look, you can start pushing noodle forward and then pulling it back. You're also gonna have option to do lat pull down and just press noodle all the way down to that parallel position. That I will show you quickly at the end of this sequence. Very important that you are able to maintain your body in this position at all times. Right? So you don't want to turn on your sides or turn on your back or so on. All right, we start pushing it out and in a little bit deeper this time. Really feeling those arms, and here we go, lat pull down. Guys, this one is super challenging. I would say someone who is a beginner will not handle this, okay? So if you are doing it, you're not a beginner anymore. Good news for you. You passed a test. This is great for your whole body, but you guys gonna feel it in your core and in your arms. If I had to pick 10 exercises in a water and just do those for the rest of my life, this would surely be on the list. That's how good it is, trust me. You'll probably be able to do 3 or 4 leg transitions and 1 lat pull down. All right, you guys, moving on, number 6, floating zigzag with dumbbells. I'm back to the deeper end of the pull. This one is for intermediate to advanced level. We're gonna take 5 minutes for this exercise, and I will be showing you all other variations meanwhile. So you saw me with arms open first, and now look, I'm moving my both arms in the opposite direction than my legs. This one is more challenging version, this one is easier. I'm actually a fan of this one. Somehow I like to do zigzag with gloves when I move my arms along, but with dumbbells not so much. But this is just my preference. If you can handle the other option, then hey, good for you. Imagine you guys are kicking both walls. One is on your right, one on the other side. And now you kick and punch, okay? So that's the second version. You're definitely burning more calories with this one, right? Because your arms are moving more, and that's more challenge. And that's easier option. Lifeguards don't like when we are messing with lap lanes, so try position yourself in a little different alignment that you see me doing. Or you can be in trouble. Notice I'm really curling my legs close to my belly and then kick it out. It's very dynamic, guys. It's fast, right? Okay, now I got my Aqua Belt on, and this is great for beginners. Any level can enjoy this one. Again, even if you're non-swimmer, you guys gonna love it. Same thing, if you want, you can move both arms in the opposite direction that your feet are kicking, like you see me doing on a small screen. And you cannot see my face here, but I'll tell you, I'm super happy. The tricky part with zigzag is that you cannot really move too slow, right? With some exercise, once you are learning how to do them, you can just slow down. But here you have to move quickly from side to side, or your legs start sinking, or you're gonna start sinking depending what equipment you're using. You won't be sinking with the belt, but without the belt, oh boy, you just have seconds to switch from side to side. And you can of course alternate like I'm doing here, right? So I'm gonna do couple with arms and couple where I'm gonna just stabilize my upper body and kick like crazy, like there's no tomorrow. And here, just the belt. I'll tell you, this one is really fast and I like it. And I would say even someone who's just starting with Aqua Aerobics should be able to do just fine. All right, you guys absolutely know what this means. We are done with zigzag. For now, I bet you feel those obliques. Look at that. Well, I have one more option, again, super advanced. This one is zigzag with resistance ankle belt. Again, try it first on a shallower segment and try to do just maybe 2, then jump down. Then you're gonna do 4 and jump down. Eventually 8 and then more and more. I am not using any other equipment, just resistance ankle weights. If you guys decide to purchase those, please purchase those that I recommend. These are absolutely best. Number 7, water bike with an Aqua Belt. This one is great for intermediate and advanced level. We're gonna take 5 minutes for this exercise, and just like before, I'm gonna show you different variations. Well, all you have to imagine is that you are sitting on a bike and you are biking around. Biking forward and backwards, or kind of drawing a figure 8 movement, guys. Fun exercise, another conversation friendly. It's not super intensive, so you can definitely sing along or chat with someone. Why I love this on the deeper end of the pool is that you're not gonna feel cramped, right? You can really curl this knee and straighten up your leg and push your foot down, okay? You really cannot do this exercise effectively on your chest level water. You can do it, but you're not gonna make it effective because you're gonna feel like squeezed, okay? You need to take it deeper, as deep as you can. Keep that vertical position, okay? Like you are sitting on a regular bike. If that's too much, well, try this version. This one is great for a beginner as well. All levels. Sit on a noodle. Same thing. Pretend you are on the bike. And let's take a ride together. Guys, move those arms around. As you go backward, which is again more tricky, you're just gonna be reversing both your legs and your arm moves. You can also put belt and sit on the noodle. That would be great for someone who's non-swimmer. Obviously, if you guys are non-swimmer, you're not supposed to do deep water aerobics on your own. I would love to be your instructor, but virtual instructor is not good for such a workout, okay? You need to be absolutely comfortable being on a deeper side of the pool, or have a lifeguard watching you all the time. I'm moving in a circles, I'm moving forward and back. I'm having fun, and I hope you too. And my water just turned purple, and this means we guys gonna switch things up. Are you ready? Well, here we go. Floating sideways scissors with Aqua Belt and dumbbells. This one is great for all levels because belt will secure your position. You are laying on your side, keep your arms open, and just move your legs like this. One forward, one backwards. Don't bend your knees. Keep your core engaged. Then you're gonna curl your knees and switch side. Right? You can choose to count how many reps you do per side and then switch, or you can look at the clock and let's say maintain the same movement for 30 seconds, then switch. Notice this exercise will make your body move from side to side. So sometimes it's a good idea to figure out how much room we have and then decide whether it's gonna be 4 leg transitions or 8, or again, if you're super lucky and yes, happy, you can go all the way to the other side. Have fun with it. As you turn to that side position, make sure one shoulder is underneath the surface and the other one above. You really want your body to stay in line. It is a challenging exercise, yet it's so good for our body. Great for core, great for legs. And here's your option with a noodle. Floating scissors, moving sideways with noodle and Aqua Belt. Definitely all levels will be able to enjoy it. Floating scissors moving sideways, this time just dumbbells or pull noodle. You have to pick one. And definitely this one is more of a challenge, so try it. If you already know, you're doing fine. Final few moves with dumbbells only, and in a moment I will show you how to do exactly the same with a pull noodle. You do want to position yourself exactly in the middle. Put your arm over it, engage your core, and then kick your leg slowly to the side. You need to start the leg movement as quickly as you move them off the ground. You keep your arms open, but this time you don't just stabilize the position, you will allow your arms to move a little bit more. So that's actually what makes this version a little bit different, maybe more fun for some. And you guys see what's happening with the water. It's purple again, which means we're gonna move on to the next exercise. And the next one, I love it. We're gonna be a helicopter for a little bit with Aqua Belt for start, which is my absolutely favorite option, and I love doing it at the end to my workout. You kind of gonna lie down on your side first, and then you slowly spin your legs around your body, trying your best to keep your legs together. Arms open will help you kind of maneuver around that spinning motion. Core is extremely engaged. That's exactly what you are working here, right? Those core muscles, everything that's attached to your spine is now getting stronger. It's actually a super fun exercise. Usually if you place it to your Aqua Aerobic class, you're gonna have a lot of laugh and fun. Definitely it's more and most fun with the belt, but I will show you other options as well. What I discovered is that pretty much everybody will have a favorite side. So you're gonna find this quite easy, turn around one direction, but it's usually so difficult to do it in the opposite direction, and some people just won't do it no matter what. So give it a try. Again, that's not something you just have to do, right? Have fun with it. Place it closer to an end of your workout. Maybe consider grabbing Aqua dumbbells and see how that goes. It will be just a little bit more challenging because now you not only have to control that spinning motion, but you have to drag those dumbbells around your body. And of course the other way around, which again is just a masterpiece. Notice that your legs kind of move the other way that your arms, right? That's your helicopter. Have fun with it. Give yourself a time to practice. And I don't know, be very, very patient. You can probably try do the same exercise with a belt and maybe just web gloves. I bet it would be fun. Honestly, I've never tried, but just feeling how it's going with dumbbells, I know for sure it would be good. Let's now take Aqua Belt out and see if that's possible to do the same thing with just dumbbells. Well, it surely is going to be a little bit more challenging because now, you know, you have to also fight for the floating. It's also way, way faster. And at one point you will be kicking your legs a little bit, okay? So no more of keeping legs together this entire time. It is definitely advanced level, so it's for those of you who know how to swim, feel very comfortable floating, and, you know, are up for a challenge. Remember that with zigzag, with rollovers, we really cannot slow down too much without the belt. We have to keep on going or our body starts sinking. So tempo is not priority, but you have to keep in mind that if you don't develop enough of the speed, it's just not gonna work. Unless again, you are wearing Aqua Belt, then yes, you can have a little more of relax with it. All right, let's stick with those dumbbells and let's do another exercise, floating chair with a twist. You guys gonna place dumbbells right underneath your knees like that. Maintain close to 90-degree point flex under your knees. Pretend you are sitting on a chair. So you want that vertical position again. Core engaged, shoulders back. And now you're gonna twist your lower body from side to side, but maintain your upper body quite stable. Use your hands to kind of maneuver, move around, move forward and backwards. This twisting motion doesn't have to be huge. All right, just a little bit is what we need. Again, I would place this exercise closer to an end of my workout, knowing that my entire body is warm up and ready for it. The key to do it right is to make it small, controlled, and definitely keep core engaged. If you are teaching aqua class, you do want to remind your participants all the time, because our spine doesn't like to be twisted too much. A little bit is good, but it's very important that you don't, overdo it. Too much of pretty much everything can be bad to us, so keep that in mind. Definitely try moving around, forward and backward. Consider this exercise as an advanced exercise. Not only it's quite challenging for core just to do those twists, but guys, just holding the position is a lot of challenge. Okay, for start, you want to just hold the position, then a twist, and adding any motion is your last step.
Connection, I think about you, for you, my love. You drive me crazy, tell me what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you.
All right, let's take those dumbbells out safely, one by one, maintaining the same vertical position. Yeah, because you may be wondering, okay, how I'm finishing with this exercise. It's a little crazy. The position is a little awkward, yes. And find the aqua noodle if you guys want to give it a try to the next exercise with a pull noodle. We're going to do double legs floating pump. So you want to now place both of your feet exactly in the middle of the noodle with your feet hip width apart, maybe shoulder width apart. Definitely try this on a deeper end. This is one leg pump that you can do on a shallower end. Deep water pump is definitely advanced option, definitely. Now you are curling your knees up towards your chest and then press both feet down. I absolutely love this one on a deeper side. This is me doing the same thing on the chest level. Again, it's possible. That's definitely where you can practice this for a little bit. But you see how I'm a little cramped and I am unable to fully straight up my legs? Well, this is what's different when you take it deeper. So for sure, you need to be able to float. Whoop, and this may happen quite often, and it's actually fun if it happens to somebody else, not you. Yes, it's also fun when it happens to you. Just kidding. So definitely great exercise for abs, for glutes, for quads, but also look, upper body is busy. You will be moving around, moving forward and back. For sure, you guys are taking the same steps as you are progressing. So firstly, just hold the position, then you start spinning around, moving around. That's next. Keep your upper body stable, okay, and keep that spine neutral. There's no bending forward or kind of crunching, okay. It's really all the movement comes from your lower body, but your upper body should be positioned well and maintained like that. always pushing noodle down. You want to exhale. And guys, this breathing you are supposed to hear, right? So it's a full breath out because you're working your abs, and breathing makes it good or great if your breathing is right. Keep on going. This particular exercise I recommend you do with just a noodle, guys. Even aqua gloves, maybe you think like, well, yeah, maybe I'll add aqua gloves, that will be better. But sometimes when the noodle will slip out, then you want to grab it quickly and, you know, keep going. With gloves, it's just going to be too much of a hassle, not worth to, you know, add it for just one piece of exercise. I bet you're having a lot of fun now with the pump. Control your breath. Keep that belly button close to your spine. Final few reps and we'll be switching. Next exercise, if you wish, great moment for quick water break. Number 13, floating scissors and cross-country skiing plus vertical cross-country skiing. So guys, 3 different moves. I definitely consider this one as advanced, especially that just dealing with ankle resistant weights is quite challenging. So here we begin with cross-country skiing. It's up to you. You can do 4, you can do 8. I like to do a little bit more reps. Then I do vertical cross-country skiing. And then you're back to cross-country skiing with your feet on the bottom of the pool. Now, yes, you can mix this one with one additional exercise, floating scissors. So you'll see that leg moves are very similar in all of those 3 exercises, but definitely each one works your body in a different way. Do not use any other equipment along with this one, guys, because again, even if you can handle it with let's say gloves or dumbbells, you will be putting a little too much stress to your lumbar spine. So here you got again vertical cross-country skiing. You can push your feet against the wall if you wish to, but again, if you're a good floater, you don't need to. Then you're back to regular cross-country skiing. And eventually, you got floating scissors. Keep your body in line. Keep your arms very, very busy here with, you know, just helping you to maintain the right position. Every now and then, if you guys need to stop for a moment and kind of reset everything in your mind, that's fine, okay? Because this is a little bit of like thinking, right? A lot of going on, and sometimes you will focus too much on what I'm doing without, you know, thinking much about your form, which is so important. One of the best exercise if you want that total body challenge and really strengthen your core. I love this one. Can this one be done without ankle weights? Absolutely. Another exercise that I consider quite advanced, deep water pump with kick. So this is mix of 2 exercise, and guys, one leg pump you just saw me showing you as a modification for shallow water pump. So one of your legs do exactly the same thing. You push the noodle down. With your other leg you will be kicking, and you can kick to the side or you can kick forward. Your arms again pretty busy, helping you to stay in that vertical position. You do want your shoulders to stay above your hips at all time. I'm kicking forward. You can also add back kick, side kick. Definitely don't try attempt this one with any other equipment, okay? No ankle weights and definitely no dumbbells, guys, because look how busy my arms are. And it's not just my arms, my wrists, right? You have to really maneuver again to keep your body in this position. Obviously, this is one-sided exercise, so you do want to either track time or number of reps per side. One more time, your foot exactly in the middle. Push it down and then kick forward with your other leg and then move that leg up again, right? So you push down, you kick forward, you take a step down and you release that noodle. I would say try this exercise on shoulder level first, maybe even chest level, and then take it deeper and deeper. Eventually, you can take it to your deep pull and do it without even touching the ground completely. For sure, it's an advanced exercise. Someone should be able and be comfortable floating, probably even swimming. Avoid leaning sideways, okay? Keep that spine neutral at all time. Super fun, definitely a challenge. Put it to your to-do list. Yay! You want more? Try a few more. But guys, these are the last few seconds for this particular exercise because I have a lot to show you. Keep watching. Alright, and another exercise as promised. This time, this one you probably know, guys. These are deep water aqua jogs with dumbbells. Notice that I'm doing the opposite with my arms to my legs, okay? If you do the same, you will be kind of sinking. So legs out, drag dumbbells in. Legs out, dumbbells down and in toward each other. I recommend this exercise for advanced, maybe intermediate students or aqua besties. You see, I'm not sinking. The top of my head pretty much stays at the same level and I'm not even using a belt or anything. The water level that I'm at now is above my shoulders, so definitely deep, but you can do it on a super deep side, and as long as you are able to maintain that vertical position of your body, by that I mean again shoulders above hips, then you'll be fine. The goal is to move your body with a slow and controlled movement in a symmetrical way. So your right side hopefully does the same with left, okay? And this may seem obvious, but sometimes when we have big body imbalances, you'll see that your left leg can go so much higher, the other one so much lower, and that's kind of going to throw you off and you will be kind of sinking to one side. Avoid that. Just, you know, watch your body moving and try maintain the same range of motion on each side. Maybe that means the one side needs to work a little harder. Maybe the other one has to slow down a little bit and wait for the weaker side to get stronger. You can definitely see a little asymmetry as I do it as well. That was, guys, before I had my spine surgery, and I could definitely suffer on one side and wasn't able to fully work my whole body effectively. So it's never a good thing, but that's something we can focus on, and water exercise really help us to balance both sides, which is so good. Keep going. Continue with the hugging motion. Don't bend your arms. You see, you want a big movement. Your dumbbells will meet underneath your hips, okay? So it's a quite deep push down. Great one for out thighs, for inner thighs. Of course, chest and back muscles are working and getting stronger too. Control your breath. Keep on going. I will show you other options in a moment, but you don't have to interrupt yourself. Stick to this version and let me show you more meanwhile. Ooh, I can definitely feel it. All right, so number 16, floating loop with a pull noodle. Such a fun exercise. Definitely all levels will enjoy it. So you guys curl your knees in toward your chest, and then you open them out to the side, kind of creating like a loop. And then you're gonna switch sides. So you have one on each side, one on the other side. If you are floating on a noodle, it's definitely easier, right? It should support your body weight, and you have your hands free to move and help you out with this exercise. I would say tempo medium would be best, unless you do it with aqua dumbbells. Then you have to speed things up a little bit. You need to keep your body moving, and this I would say is more advanced. With a loop, I like to do about 12 reps, and every now and then drop my feet to the bottom of the pool, reposition myself, or just catch a breath. Give it a try. Eventually, if you can do it longer, that's fun. That's great. The more you can open those legs and at the same time maintain that side position, the better. It's a great dynamic stretch, but also it's such a good exercise for core. Another option that you have for this one is using Aqua Belt. All levels will enjoy this one. You can also mix using noodle with a belt, okay? That would be for someone who's still a little afraid of floating. I honestly consider that there are three groups of people. One, people who can swim will be very comfortable doing pretty much every single exercise, aqua exercise, on a deep or shallow side of the pool. Then people who can float, right? This is your intermediate level. You cannot swim well, but you feel quite good floating. And for those, you will definitely enjoy, I would say, 70% of all the exercise. Noah, and then yes, people who are a little afraid maybe of swimming and floating, for those deep, aqua aerobics is a challenge, but still possible. Just get yourself a good aqua belt. We guys are moving on because I want to show you can also do this exercise with zero equipment, and you're gonna look amazing doing it. So have fun. Just don't forget, you're now on your own. You have to float. You need to move your body pretty fast. This is the most advanced option of all. Oh, by the way, yes, you could wear webbed gloves for this version. Sorry, not going to show you this one today. And guys, let's move on. I want to show you even more. Keep watching. All right, number 17. Touchdown wall scissors plus resistant ankle weights. For sure, it would be for intermediate to advanced because here you are holding the wall. It's a little bit easier version than just floating with those. And it's still considered deep aqua because you can surely do it on a very, very deep side of your pool without touching the bottom if that's your option. Keep your body stable, neutral spine, hips and shoulders facing down, legs straight, toes pointed. Stabilize your upper body. Make sure you are not bending that spine or overarching. If you feel that happens, it's time to take those resistant ankle weights away. And here's your definitely advanced option without touching the ground at all. Could you do it holding dumbbells or pull noodles? Some of you probably could, but I don't recommend it, guys. You need a very stable grip, and only wall will give you that. Here's one of the best exercises for abs, number 20, knee curls in to the wall and then away. Yes, you can do the same one with a noodle, but it's just a hassle. With ankle weights, you don't have to make sure that your feet are, stable on a noodle. You just drag those knees halfway in. Look, you don't need to really touch the wall. You're just gonna go down to that line from the bottom up to your hips, and then you allow your legs to float back. It's not really possible without ankle weights. You can only do it with a noodle, but this one is way, way better. And guys, I encourage you to try it. Once you try and you order your resistance ankle weights, you won't regret. That would be a shocker if you ordered them and you felt like, well, they don't really give you much. No, that's just not gonna happen. Very, very cool. Moving on. I'm moving to cool down and stretching segment now. So watch me showing you a few great exercises. All of those I'm gonna mark as number 20. So you actually are getting way more than 20 exercises today, guys. Always take about 5 minutes for you to cool down. Here's a V, or actually split on a wall. I'm holding the wall, my legs are wide open. You can use weights, you don't have to. Then you're gonna do like a side lunge, okay? You shift your body weight to your left, hold this about 30 seconds, the other leg is extended to the side. Such a good one for inner thighs. And then of course you wanna give the same amazing stretch to the other side of your body. Guys, if you want to see on-demand full aqua workouts, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I will notify you when they are ready. Also find me on Facebook Fitness anytime and anywhere by Marzina. These workouts will again be full hour, most of those. You won't have any ads, nothing that would normally interrupt your workouts. The quality of the videos will be amazing, and the place where I'm gonna record them is a pure paradise. So I am super excited to add this option to your life, and I hope you will enjoy those. I plan on continuing posting great contests on YouTube as well, so stay subscribed, keep watching, guys, stay active. And I'm not done yet, okay? So now I need you guys to put any equipment that you are using for now away, because it's gonna be relaxing moment, cool down, and I'm taking you back to the shallower segment of the pool. So you need water level somehow around your waist up to your shoulders. This is where we're gonna relax, so keep watching.
because we're young. Got time and we're wasted. Got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me, feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we stay here tonight? Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing.
You know that I'm the queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us, I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us, please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing. Cause you're the As I'm walking to your place, I'm shaking. I am picturing the words in my mind. I cannot stand losing you. No, I will fight. Cause I believe in us, I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us, please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. together.